What up, Aries? And thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel. Alright guys, so let's get into your October monthly readings and see what's going on, okay? What is going on for the sign of Aries in the month of October? What is happening for the sign of Aries in the month of October? Alright guys, let's see what is in your cards. Okay. Okay, let's see what's going on, guys. So the energy that you guys have is the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, I'm never the one to sugarcoat whatever's happening. Let's just dig through this and see how we can get through it. All right, guys. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. This is an energy of losing something that may feel like a huge sense of abundance to you. Okay, it could be literally losing money. Okay, it could be yeah, just putting yourself in a situation where you feel that there's a lot being lost. With the Knight of Wands in the reverse behind this, I'm only saying this because you guys are the fire energy here. Maybe you guys stepped, those who are in a relationship, maybe you stepped out of that relationship, or those talking to multiple people. Maybe it kind of, hit the fan and it's coming back at you. But there could be a loss due to promiscuity or unreliability here. For some of you, it could be on your part, but these are interchangeable. It could be the other person as well. Now, there is a big change happening within you that is going to make you feel a lot more stable, but it may have to do with letting something or someone go, because with the Ten of Cups in the reverse, this is like an unstable household, okay, in a sense. And with the Page of Swords in the reverse, this is just very conflicting talk. Two people who are being unnecessarily cruel to one another, okay? Now let's see how this plays out. So the first card that you guys have for your past is the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, there is conflict here, okay? Two people trying to get the last word in, being petty towards one another. And you guys may have felt like you were in a place of limbo here, okay? Maybe some of you were dealing with an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Now, if you were dealing with an air sign, there was this sense of recklessness on their part. Or maybe you guys took this energy and there was a sense of recklessness on your part, okay? But I do believe, with the Sun card here, that there was information that did come to light, okay? There was a new understanding that you may have gotten on a situation. The next card you guys have is the Justice card in the reverse. So the Justice card in the reverse is an injustice, okay? Something that you felt wasn't fair, or something that you did that someone else felt wasn't fair. And that's why this loss is happening, because of this injustice. Okay, King of Wands in the reverse. Again, guys, this is your energy. So for some of you, you did step out of a relationship, or maybe someone thought that you were the only person they were talking to, and they stepped away from that. Now, if this has nothing to do with love, if you guys have been, completely faithful, or you're completely single, not talking to anyone, or that the person that you're dealing with is completely faithful, then this could also be something in reference to work, or something that you're creating, like a project that you're creating. So this could be you being abusive of your power in a sense, okay? Because you guys do have that energy. With the Knight of Wands in the reverse that we did see at the bottom of the deck, that could be unreliability. So maybe, in a work sense, you're saying, oh, I'll be there at 8 o'clock, and then you stroll in at 8:45 with Starbucks. So it could be that sort of unreliable energy. But either way, there's either, there could be cheating, but at the basis of everything, there's unreliability, okay? Now, the last card that you guys have for the past is the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Now, with the Eight of Cups in the reverse, there's someone from your past that you are either reaching out to, or that they reached out to you. And usually this is an ex-lover, or someone that you've been emotionally invested in, okay? And with the Nine of Pentacles, maybe there was happiness that came in with talking to this person. All right, Six of Pentacles, you found balance within this person. Okay, but there could have been a lot of illusions here, or maybe you did have a lot of options in terms of lovers, and this was just a particular situation that you looked at. In your present moment, we have the Six of Cups in the reverse. So this could either mean parting ways with someone amicably. This could be a friend, could be a lover, could be a family member, or reconciling with someone from the past. Okay, so whatever this is, there's secrets attached to it. Okay, with the Sun card, this is something that you guys feel is good and you're very happy about it. So I feel for a lot of you, whether it was a job that you left or maybe someone else that you're leaving in the past, I feel that you're connecting to someone that you've dealt for in the past. Obviously a different person from who you're dealing with in the situation in the past. And I think it's something that you see as a really good thing, but you may be holding it a secret because maybe, you know, this other person is still invested in you. Okay, so you don't want to cause too much shit. But this is something that makes you happy. But with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel that there is somebody that you're falling away from and somebody else that you're walking towards. The next card that you have is the Nine of Wands in the reverse, which is feeling like you have to give up on a certain situation. All right? Because you just want to avoid conflict. You don't want, you know, any bullshit coming in. And the Five of Pentacles, yeah, you guys are rejecting someone here because you're happy. You found something good. It doesn't necessarily have to be a new person, but you found something that you could put your focus into that makes you a lot happier, makes you feel a lot lighter than the situation in the past with all this injustices and recklessness. It seems that whatever's coming into your life is bringing out better qualities in you, okay? All right, so the next card you guys have for the present moment is the World card. So this is all about a chapter that's closing for you guys in order for something new to come in. And with the World card, it's not just going to be, you know, any old, you know, future coming in. This is going to be something that's good, okay? It's not just change. It's good change. That's what I meant to say. All right, but again, with the Seven of Swords, you know, this could be a card about lies, deception, all that. I think what it honestly is, I think you guys are just hiding the situation from the person in the past that you were dealing with. All right? Yeah, Queen of Wands in the reverse. So this is somebody who's kind of, could be passionately angry about a situation. Someone who's kind of like a diva. For a lot of you, this is going to be you because this is your energy, but you could be dealing with someone like that. But you're doing all of this because you're removing yourself from a toxic situation. So you probably just don't want to stir the pot. That's why you're keeping it on the hush-hush. Now moving forward, the first card you guys have is the Two of Swords. Okay? Now with the Two of Swords, in the reverse rather. So this is you coming to a decision about two things. And accepting an offer from someone, okay? Or somebody accepting an offer from you. Knight of Cups. All right, you guys are going into new love. There's someone or something that's being rejected, something new coming in, and this is something good for you because in the past I see a lot of instability and anxiety. Now I see a lot of love and I see lack of worry, which is a good thing to lack, okay? Yeah, and I see you guys moving far away from whatever betrayal this was. And there may be someone who feels very, very betrayed by you guys moving forward. So maybe at this point, you know, the moves that you're making do come out. With the Death card here, you know, this is, again, a new chapter. Something's dying out. Something new is being born, okay? You lost faith in whatever this was in the past. You lost faith in it. The next card you guys have is the Four of Pentacles, which is a sense of guardedness. This could be you guarded with your finances. This could be you guarded just with yourself, okay? But you're guarded, but you're moving forward on a path that you're that you're going to be very passionate about. King of Swords. Okay, so I really feel that this is you guys taking this energy because at the bottom of the deck now we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, which means something that you may have invested a lot of time into, you're dropping that. You're emotionally detaching yourself, you're cutting it out, you're moving forward. So yeah, you guys are just releasing something to bring in something new here. And the last card you guys have here is the Page of Cups. So this is messages of love coming in. You know, if this isn't love, then this is you talking about a project or a job that you're going to be emotionally fulfilled by. Five of Cups in the reverse, the stress that you felt, the anxiety that you felt, the sadness that you felt, it's over. You know, you're getting over that. Ten of Cups in the reverse. So with the Ten of Cups in the reverse, I just feel like there's something that you guys had to lose. There's a situation here because, you know, like I keep saying, I see two situations. So I see something that's good, but something else that was very unstable that maybe didn't make you happy, where there was a lot of illusions and you lost faith in it. Okay, you cut it out. Here comes the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords to help you cut out what wasn't working for you. And with the Ace of Pentacles here, you're getting into something that is going to be very, very good for you, something that is going to have longevity attached to it. Okay, but it may just not happen right away. Okay, with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, there may be a small gap between you releasing energies from the past and bringing in this new good, abundant energy. You know, and you may feel burdened about it at first, and maybe things may feel a little bit unstable, but man, you guys have the Fool card here. So when you release that, you go into something good, and it's something exciting. You don't know what's going to happen, but you're fucking excited to get into it. All right, the Nine of Swords in the reverse, you're not worried anymore. The King of Cups, wow. All right, so it could be a water sign that's coming in. I see a lot of cups here. Yeah, definitely could be a water sign coming in for you guys. But you guys are feeling good. And if this is the other person you're talking to, they are being very loving towards you. Yeah, there's a new start here, guys. You have the Empress. So you guys are definitely starting something new, something beautiful. And with the High Priestess, you're in tune, all right? You're in tune. You're seeing things for what it is. You're making the right decisions. And this is saying that you were right to let the past go. Okay? You removed yourself from a very toxic situation. Okay? Where there could have been frustration, but you stood your ground and you made a good choice. Wow. That's awesome. That is so awesome. Okay, guys. So, I'm very happy with that reading. I'm going to pull you guys an Earth Magic Oracle card to see what guidance that you guys are going to need for this month. And again, I use this for my monthly and mid-month, but this is the Earth Magic Oracle cards by Stephen D. Farmer. Okay? What does the sign of Aries need to hear for the month of October? What does the sign of Aries need to hear for the month of October? All right. Oop. All right, you guys got Mountain. Strength. Okay. Really, really beautiful card. I love these colors. I don't know why. I should totally paint my room those colors. All right. So let's see what is going on with this Mountain here. I'm just going to read you guys the advice portion, okay? It makes no sense to deny the strength you have at the cost of allowing yourself to be reactive and subject to external influences far beyond what is healthy for you. Imagine yourself as a mountain of strength, solidly grounded in the earth, your head held high as if you were touching the sky. Do so without straining, just as the mountain itself does not strain. The current situation calls for you to be vigilant, but not to the point of fear or paranoia. Be that rock of strength that you are capable of becoming. The solidness of your resolve will be clearly communicated when you model yourself after the towering immensity of a mountain, impenetrable and inscrutable. Standing steady like a rock is what is called for at this time. I really don't have a lot to say to you guys because this was just such an awesome reading. You know, you're moving away from something that didn't work out for you. What's coming in for you is absolutely beautiful. And this is just saying be strong. You know, you guys had the High Priestess come up. So, you know, in the situation, you're completely aware of your surroundings. And you know, with that High Priestess card there, what that is saying is that right now you guys are at a heightened place of intuition. And with the High Priestess, you know, there's a bit of psychic ability that comes with the card of the High Priestess. And no, I'm not saying you guys are going to like look into a crystal ball and, you know, what's going to happen tomorrow. But I say that in a sense where you're able to feel things. You're able to know if a situation is good or bad without having proof or an explanation. That's an ability there. You guys have that heightened ability. So the fact that you moved away from someone and walking towards a situation that's a lot better for you, that's you using that ability. So it's saying, you know, be strong in the choices that you're making. You know, don't have fear of what people may think or anything negative that you feel may come your way with this change. At the end of the day, if there's someone that you guys upset or someone that upset you, because it did show that maybe you guys did step out of the relationship. If that is the case, you know, I'm not sitting here talking shit. You guys do what you got to do. But if that is the case, the only thing I would ask you guys to do is look at that situation and tell yourself, if I truly love this person, if this truly was a good situation for me, would I have cheated? Okay? I mean, maybe it's because I'm a Taurus and I think it's very, very easy to be faithful. Aries, from what I know, you know, and I was with the Aries for about 3 years, so I was able to learn a lot about the sign. I feel like you guys are very in love with the idea of love. That's the best way to say it. And you guys are dope. You guys are dope to date. I'm still cool with my Aries ex, you know, so I see you guys going in a good direction. I don't think that there's any ill sort of feeling. I think that Aries, you guys have this innate desire within you to satisfy those around you, to make things look good, and there may be a part of you that doesn't like letting people down, but you knew it was something that had to happen. And I just like the flow of how you guys have been going the past few months, because with Aries sign, it's been you guys really just letting go of things and people that got in the way of you guys expanding and moving forward. And because you guys have stayed with that, and because you have been so strong with that and so consistent with cutting out what's not good for you, look at your future. You have beautiful things coming in, because at the end of the day, you put yourself first throughout everything. You know, you may have tried to please someone to a certain level, but when it got to be too much, when you realized that you were compromising your happiness, where it just wasn't a situation that was working out, you moved away. And regardless of who cheated, regardless of who stepped out, the core of what you have to look at is you guys just didn't bring out the best in one another. So there's no one to blame at this point. Never be angry with the person or the tool that the universe or God uses to teach you a lesson. Okay? And if that's the case, never be angry with that person. Take the lessons and thank that person for being there and teaching you something. All right? There's always something good that could come out of a situation that may look bad. So you guys have beautiful things coming in, and I love to see that you guys are doing awesome this month. Now, 3 things for you guys. Now, the first thing is I am going to be in New York on the 26th and the 27th of October, so at the end of this month, and I'm going to be doing meet and greets. Now, this will take place in White Plains, New York, which is in Westchester County. And when you guys purchase a ticket, they are limited, guys. There's about 16 slots left. So what it's going to get you is an hour meeting with me. I'm going to read your cards. We could just chill, just a cool vibe. And you're able to bring up to 2 friends, okay? So I'll leave everything, leave the link, and it tells you all about the event and what you have to do. The exact location will only be disclosed to those who actually purchase the tickets, just for safety reasons. You never know who the hell's on the internet, okay? Other than that, I am doing one-on-one tarot lessons, okay? So I'm opening up the door to that. So this is going to be one-on-one Skype sessions. So this is for anyone at any level with tarot reading. If you guys are brand new, have never touched a tarot deck before, in the description I also put my highest recommendations of the 3 decks that I love the most. So you can definitely take a look at that. And lastly, for those who do want to get a personal reading from me, I did post a video about this, but my intention at the current moment in the month of October is to get everything out within a 5-day span. But sometimes things happen, and for me it's hard to work on the weekends. So please give me 7 to 10 days, 10 days max. Alright, so if you guys order a reading from me, just please be very, very patient. I don't always respond right away, just because there's a lot of emails that come through. So if you guys send it through PayPal and you email me on top of that to highvibrations44@gmail.com, then just know you're good. Just know I have everything, and just be patient. Sometimes I won't even look at an email until I'm ready to do the reading, like a week after it was sent to me. So, you know, don't stress out, and only email me, you know, if it's before the 10-day mark. Please only email me if the situation has changed and you need to update me on something. Other than that, please just be patient, because I get so anxious and I do really bad under pressure sometimes. So when I get emails like that, I just kind of like shrivel up into a ball, and I'm like, and then I can't work, and I just sit in a puddle of hopelessness, okay? So just be patient with me, guys. I'm getting through them as quickly as possible. But other than that, you guys are doing fucking awesome this month. And I will be back in a few days to do your love readings. Take care, Aries. I love you guys so much.